Hey teachers, there is a super important topic to tackle with our primary school students. Microplastics. They are literally everywhere. Rivers, oceans, even our food. But how do we tackle these concepts from the perspective of nature-based solution education? Enter NBS EduWORLD project. We have cooked learning scenario called Let the Mussels Clean the Oceans, which is focused on students from 10 to 12 years old but is easily adapted to other ages. We are implementing live workshops like the one that we did with the educators of Oceanographic of Valencia to spill the beans on how to implement this learning scenario. But if you cannot attend to our live workshops, no worries, because we create this video tutorial, and if you follow us step by step, you will be able to implement Let the Mussels Clean the Ocean in your classroom. Don't forget to pick the support materials from the description or to go to the NBS EduWORLD portal. There are all the support materials for this learning scenario and much more. So, let's go! Learning scenario Let Mussels Clean the Oceans is organized in 3 sessions. The first session is to talk with our students what nature-based solutions is all about. To do that, engage your students in a guided discussion by asking them questions like, do you think that nature can save nature? Or are there any problems in society that nature can solve? Which ones? Or how trees can help humans? We will spice up this guided discussion by watching some videos about what NBS is and playing online games that will help to solidify the concepts that we are working on. And don't forget, you can find all these materials in our portal. Let's dive into session 2. In this one, we will explore the concept of microplastics by watching with our students a couple of videos on what microplastics are and how can they impact our health. After that, you will ask to your students, where can you find microplastics? To answer that, the students can search for information on their electronic devices or on the ones available as school resources to jot down all their ideas into post-its that place in the board. In this way, we can have a collective discussion that led us to the conclusion that microplastics are everywhere. After this collective reflection, provide the students with an image of microplastic cycle like this and work on it by asking students to describe in a short paragraph the life cycle of microplastics and how they impact the food chain. To enhance this explanation of microplastics, whenever possible, you can involve experts in aquatic habitat preservation in the classroom. They explain from first hand to your students the effects of microplastics on marine habitats. If the experts are unavailable, we have always the option of online materials. We have compiled a great collection of resources in the NBS EduWORLD portal. And now we arrive to the most crucial moment of this learning scenario. Ask to your students, do you think that you can find any nature-based solution to solve the problem of microplastics in the ocean? First, let your students think, reflect, and share their ideas. But after that, show them this image and let them read the article, How Mussels Can Reduce the Impact of Microplastics. That's right, you can find the image and the article in the detailed description of this learning scenario on our website. And we arrived to the third and the last session of this learning scenario, the most creative of all, where students will show the nature-based solution of using mussels to filter microplastics in the oceans. To do that, we will ask to our students to retrieve the paragraph explaining the life cycle of microplastics, do you remember? And to redo it by including mussels in the question. After that, they will build their own aquatic ecosystem by using a canning jar, including microplastics and mussels. And in this way, we will work with our students not only on the concept of microplastics, but also on how nature-based solutions can help us to create a better world. Feel free to implement this learning scenario or any other that you can find interesting. There are more than 30 in the Nature-Based Solution EduWORLD portal that can be easily adapted or remixed to fit in your learning and teaching environment, with more coming up soon. They've already taken the plunge, so go for it.